this is our last chance. I lost it last year, started 4th I think, and ended up 1 spot out. So we have to maintain where we're at, and you don't have to win it. You just have to stay in the top 6. So that's what we're gonna try and go do, and see if we can't get it done.
All right, cool. Have a good race. Be safe. Come on, buddy.
So we ended up getting her done, getting 2nd in that B main, which is all we needed to do. And they were trying to hustle the show along quite a bit because it was supposed to rain again. And so we kind of just went out there, ran our race, and then right away when we came back in, it was, get to work. You got to do tires, you got to put fuel in the car, you got to do all that. Because they only had, they had a lot of classes there, but not, there was a few that didn't have enough to run B mains and whatnot. So They just kind of took and ran. I think there's 4 or 5 B-Mans, and then they were ready for the Parade of Champions thing. So we hurried up, got out. It was super, super hot this day, so I think I downed like 2 or 3 bottles of water, and then we got to work doing tires and just trying to get ready for this feature. And so we took and got it all ready to go, and I was super excited. And as you can tell, Mom was obviously super excited in the video. Apparently the whole grandstand was crying, which is, I mean, it's awesome. That's what we came here to do. Can't thank everybody up there enough for coming out and supporting. So we got everything done, went out for the Parade of Champions, and we were rolling off from like, ooh, it was deep. I think it was 26th starting spot, and we were just going to try and go forward. At this point, you have nothing to lose. This is one of the last races of the year, so if you wreck something too major, you're just done. So you don't have to worry about, like, I mean, obviously you want to take care of your equipment, but it's like you have permission now to just go all in all the time. So that's what we were going to do, and this is the WISSOTA 100 feature.
We're going to do Mike Rockman out there, kid. Autumn Echo on the 4, Eric Riley in the 51. We're going to get a couple more Ross Ferguson out there in St. Leo in the 00. And Jordan Johnson, the 27. Greg Kelsey out of Grand Forks in the 28.
So it was like really, really unfortunate the way that that ended. We were moving forward right away when the track was muddy, and then once it started to slick off, we really started to struggle. And come to find out, we had the wrong offset on the right rear wheel, which, for those of you who know, once you get comfortable with a setup, it's kind of like you just run that. And since we had the wrong one on, it was way different. And it was one of those wheels where the racers will know this, but like, it looks deceiving. It could be this, but it could also be this. So we just went with it was this. But come to find out, looking at it the week after in Jamestown for the Stampede, we're like, this is not the right one. So we don't like to make excuses here, but that's just, I mean, it would have been, I think it would have been a little bit different. Car would have been a little bit better, and we would have stayed better till the end of the race. We were a little too good early, and that just kind of hurt us later in the race. And I ended up getting in a little hard one time, clipping the car in front of me and like half spinning, and then the car came and hit me. It started to rain, so looking back, I should have stayed out because it was almost over anyways. So I pulled in, and then it just started to downpour. So if I would have stayed out for 2 more laps, I would have been able to keep my position and ultimately not pull in and get a DNF. But you know, I don't really know where we ended up, but there was a lot of wreck stuff there. I mean, I think our race had to have been about an hour, a little over an hour. So I think we still had 10 laps to go or so. So hats off to the 94 Sure Step crew, like I said, for taking on the WISSOTA 100 and getting the track in good shape. Like I said, it started raining after our race, and they went out and they worked it for 2-3 hours, 4 hours maybe, I don't know. But they didn't get done racing until like 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning. But let me tell you, it was worth watching as they made that track as good as it possibly could have been for this race. So, like I said, awesome week. Can't complain. Made the WISSOTA 100. That was, if you go back to my goals video in the beginning of the year, that's what I said I wanted to do, and we got it done. So we're going to move on to the Jamestown Stock Car Stampede and try and go get a good run there too. So boom, 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 out go the lights.